Hey, what's up guys, it's Try here, back with another Hot Wheels Acceleracers Diecast review. Last time we reviewed Rolling Thunder. The link for this review will be in the description below. Today we are reviewing another Metal Mania car. No, I have not gotten any packaged Teku in yet to review. We will be getting there soon, hopefully, I promise. This time, not Rolling Thunder, but Hollowback. This is the version with satin paint and 6-spoke wheels. This car did come out with a glossy finish and a satin finish as seen here. It also came out with 6-spoke wheels and 5-spoke wheels like Rolling Thunder. I personally believe the best version of it is the satin 5-spoke, but this is compromisable. This works too. We will be reviewing this car today. Let's look at the packaging first, like we always do. For a way more in-depth review of this Acceleracers packaging, I recommend watching the Rolling Thunder review, which is the most I think you will ever see in detail in this packaging. But we're going to go over it quickly here. Here we have the Hot Wheels Acceleracers logo, age 3+. Even though that is really dumb. I've seen younger kids play with that. Is really stupid. You have the Acceleracers game card, and something that is really a really fine detail on these is in the background on this blue card art you have the Wheel of Power. Really cool little detail they added of these beautiful cars. Here you have your boy Torque-Maddox. Watch Acceleracers on Cartoon Network, even though it was mostly aired on Toonami, whatever. You have the car itself, the collectible cards, which we will be opening here. As it states here, 3 collectible game cards. Metal Maniac. Yep, Metal Maniac's logo. Each team of Teku, Metal Maniacs, Silencers, and Racing Drones had 9 release. 9 release per team. Which basically means, okay, there's 36 cars in the set. Quick maths. Assortment G7. You can read, I hope. On the back, 4 teams, like I just said, 4 teams of drivers over 100 challenging race courses, even though we've only ever seen 12 in the movie, whatever. Play the Acceleracers collectible card game, like I mentioned earlier, with the cards that come with the card, with these diecasts. 36 cars in all colors, quick maths. And as you can see, this is something I'm gonna point out here, the prototype Hollowback. As you can see, this car was gonna have fenders like low down to the ground, which I could see why they removed them, because the car would not work that well on track. Like, it wouldn't work. Interesting here because you can see how the decal really changed on Hollowback from what it was originally going to be. There's not even a Metal Maniac logo on it, which I find kind of interesting. And you can also see they were going to have red chrome-mold 5-spoke wheels like the Scorchers from Highway 35 have. For example, here we have the split window Corvette. As you can see, this is a stunning model with these beautiful chrome 5-spoke wheels in velvet red. Great model. Down here, you just have more jumble. Small parts could be generated. The blot, no one cares about this. Now, let's get on with the opening process. By the power of video editing, I demand you to be opened! Pew! What? Sorry, I had to do it for the purpose of this video. Sorry. First things first. We're not gonna look at the car first. We're gonna look at the cards. And like earlier, by the power of the plot, I demand you to be opened. And so we arrive here. As most of these Acceleracers cars do, the card pack is 9 out of 10 times guaranteed to come with the car in the package. Like the Hollaback card came in the Hollaback package. That's going to happen 9 times out of 10. And then here's another card, Hotwire. I don't really play the card game much, so I might be doing something with this. Stay tuned. And then over here we have Smooth Driving, another one of the cards. I don't really play the card game, so I'm not really going to be using this. Now, let's get on with the car. First off, Hollowback was the one and only car driven by Torque-Maddox. He knows what he's doing because he only drove 1 car, Noah drove 3. He's the better leader, I suppose. Up here we just have the side decal. Not much going on here, just a whole bunch of like sags. Also here we have a tiny little Metal Maniacs logo and the side exhaust pipe. That is pretty neat. As we move over towards the front, we have the grill. There's not a lot going on here, just the grill with the header block chopping into it, which I find pretty neat. It's way more. It's a little funny because this seems to be a trend here, as Rolling Thunder pretty much has the same thing. Pretty interesting. As we keep rotating, as with most of the Acceleracers cars and all decaled Hot Wheels, the side is pretty much identical to the back. The side is pretty much identical to the other side, which I don't blame them for. There's limitations to be worked with here, which is okay. And it still looks cool though. Head towards the back. Dun dun dun! It's undetailed. In the movie, like, you would have the headlights, well, I mean, mostly the same. Closest comparison you'll get, in my opinion. Like, the Rolling Thunder has this spare little pillar in between the two. Hey, it works. And their engines actually look quite similar. You don't notice it until you take a close look. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I like it. It's pretty neat. Rolling Thunder's is way bigger, but it's an SUV compared to what would be a sedan. Wait, no, coupe. Try does not know car knowledge today. He's tired. That's all we really have for comparisons. Really, I'm wrong. There is one more car I want to drag out, and that would be my original Hollaback from like 2005 or 2006 when I was a young lad. This is a Hollaback I played with when I was a little kid. As you can see, it has not really survived the test of time very well. As you can see, all the red up front is gone. So much paint fading and chipping. Axle is rusted. So many chips all over. I thought it was necessary to replace it. So much. There's a whole bunch of back damage. I don't even remember what I did to this thing. That's the sad part. Well, that's enough for that. Here's a side-by-side comparison. As you can see, one looks way better than the other because this is a brand new compared to, like, played with for 3 years. As you look, spin around. Yeah. As you may know, most Accelerators have this little, well, kink where they are great on the track. Last time we gave Rolling Thunder track time. He didn't really do so hot. So maybe this time for the Maniacs, Hollowback can pull it off. I'll see you guys there. Great on the track. Here we go. And here we are. This track is just a very simple round-the-loop circuit. We shoot up there, come back, through the booster, into the loop. You take a 180 degree turn, and we're going back. It's basically just an endless loop. And Hollowback's here. Let's fire up those boosters and get going for some track time. Here we go, into the first booster. Second chance. Nope, he's getting caught up there again. Let's see what I can do to fix it. Now that we've tightened up the track over there, let's give Hollaback his final chance. Yep, there we go. Nope, still nothing over there. Overall, Hollaback is a very nice piece from the Acceleracers collection. The only weakness that it faces is either getting that glossy paint variation, which still looks nice, but it's incorrect, or the incorrect wheels, like how mine has, but that won't bother you. And then again, it doesn't really do that well on track. But hey, if you're an older kid like me and just trying to collect all the Acceleracers as a memento of your childhood, it's a very, very nice model. You should really grab this one while you can, and it's still cheap right now. The Acceleracers are going up in value, so I'd watch out for that. And that's all I can say for this. Thanks for watching. Try out.